How's it going, everyone? It's Bomberman Dan, playing some Starcraft 2. And are you guys ready for the best game, the most intense game you will probably ever see? So I'm up here. Oh, by the way, I have it on double the speed because it's, so intense. You probably couldn't handle it at regular speed. Not because it's probably a long video or anything, and I don't feel like commentating a 26-minute video, but because it's so awesome. You probably couldn't handle the full thing. So anyhow, I'm up here playing the blue Protoss. Classic me. And down here is Fate. Oh. Fate down here as the red Protoss. And oh my gosh, everything is so weird at double speed. I tell you. So he throws down the gateway. I'm throwing down the gateway. We're doing similar builds, man. Already. I'm throwing out the probe, trying to find his base, man. And it's an exciting time. It really is. I tell you. Protoss. Oh, here we. Oh my gosh, that was so close. Did you see that? That was so close. Oh my gosh. So anyhow. Oh, what is this? The pylon? I believe I'm going for the cybernetics core, bud. Okay. Yeah, I am. Searching around his base. I think I'm trying to do like that shift thing where you're all like boop boop bop boop bop and you like runs around in circles, but I just suck. I think I'm literally microing this guy because I'm awful. Yeah, I'm definitely microing him. So I see gateway, cybernetics core, and a Zenith. And I'm all like, cybernetics core. Wait, why am I so far behind him? No, I'm not far behind him. I lied because my cybernetics core is done, and I'm already researching warp gate. So got my simulator up and running. Got my pylon, my gateway going. It's a sunny good day. But yeah, he's got his warp gates going. This match is so similar. This match is actually really close, and that's the reason I decided to commentate it. Is because this was like the most intense game I've ever had. Like, when it comes down to it, I don't even think I had better stats than this guy. Like throughout the entire game, I crappier army and stuff like that. It came down to the fact that I'm pretty sure I had immortals, and that is it. Like the immortals won the game for me. So. Just importance of units, I guess, is what this game is. I think I'm doing, no, these... Usually I like to tell everyone... Oh, yeah, I am. And it's nice to keep your pylons in a row together and all your main buildings around those pylons. Kind of like this. Just so that the pylons are protected on mostly all sides from getting attacked directly. And in case, I don't know, this is kind of a bad example, but if this pylon were to go down, all basic structures would still be powered, and if this one went down, I think that these two would definitely be powered, probably not this one and that one. But yeah, and so there's another pylon. So yeah, just try to keep your pylons close to your main buildings. Don't spread them out too much, unless you need a good area to warp in your units, which is totally understandable. So I got my second assimilator up. And I think the reason I also win this game is I'm pretty sure I expand earlier than I normally would. Not extremely early, as you can tell it's 7 minutes in. A lot of people have expanded already. But yeah, so look at these armies. He's got Blink going. My micro abilities are absolutely terrible, so Blink is not in my best interest. I think I might have also I got a sentry here. I don't know why. I'll be honest with you. Until you've seen my micro, you would understand. So I'm researching +1 attack. He doesn't even have a forge. Oh, is that a forge? No, not a forge. Does he? No, he doesn't. He does not have a forge. Confirmed. He's got an observer out here, and he's going for his 4th gateway. And I'm all like, I already got 4 gateways, man. And I have this console, and I'm making the Temple Archives because I recently discovered High Templars, and they're the best thing around for mass anything, mass ground units basically. I really like them against mass marine. It makes my life a billion times easier. And am I going for charge? I'm not going for charge. I got +1 attack there. Oh, moving out with the +1. I got Psystorm going. Got my double gas. I'm all ready to go. And there's his observer checking my base out. Oh, Danny. If only I can see. Oh, and there's my cannon going down because I can see into the future. And I'm probably most likely going to lose this just because it's equal mass. Nah, and he can spawn him. And a pull out because I realize I don't want to lose all my units. Simple as that. and his robotics facility isn't really doing anything. He has blink, and that's about it when it comes down to that. He has blink, and he has a warp prism coming in. That's not good. Oh, that's why I chose this game. This game is super intense. I think I'm pretty sure I already told you. This game is like stupidly intense. Like, probably should have lost like 18 different times. As you'll see, that blink kind of poops on me when it comes to an observer and a warp prism. I'll be honest with you. But yeah, got my Psi Storm. I'm telling you, I love the High Templars. Now, always get High Templars out, even if for some reason you get High Templars out before you get Psi Storm, which is easily done because you can. It's a good thing to do because, as you can see, they don't have enough for Psionic Storm, so they're kind of useless. And there's a huge battle on here because I'm missing out. I'm getting pooped on. I just tried to do some fancy stuff, but I'm like, I'm pulling on. I ain't doing this. I ain't doing this. I ain't doing. What? He blinks. Oh, I see a zealot. I'm sorry to see. I'm sorry to see that, man. I am so sorry to see that. And there goes my expansion. All right, and some zealots and my High Templars, and I'm like, maybe I can win this battle if he continues to follow me. Maybe, just maybe. I probably could have. Probably, yeah, I probably could have. But I don't know, man. Good thing he didn't follow me. That's another reason I probably won, is because he did not follow me. He does not go for charge, and yeah, he's not really making anything. Except for gateway units. Nothing wrong with that, though. Here comes the observer, and the warp prism has nothing in it, and it's just chilling. Just chilling. And I transfer some probes, and that comes in handy, because I'm almost mined out. And this was probably where I start to take my lead. This is scary. Look at all the stalkers, man. So, like, yeah, just so people know, Mass Stalker is not always the best thing to do, especially if I make Immortals. So, yep, and here we go. Boop-a-da, boop-boop. There goes the blink, and I'm like, oh, you know, I just said a bad word that probably wasn't going to say. I'm like, oh, no, bro, I'm getting out of here. Luckily, I'm still mining at this base because I had expanded. So, really, that really saved me, I'll be honest. And there's the Psi Storm. Yeah, there's another Psi Storm. I'm calling down the Psi Storms. Like, honestly, Psi Storm really does everything. Oh, get out of there, High Templar. Oh, what a shame. That's sad. High Templars. See my microing abilities and how they're not actually there. So at this point, I'm like, wow, I'm like screwed. To be honest with you, I'm like so screwed. But I am still mining at this base, and he's not doing anything. But thankfully, like, look how close that is. I got 4 stalkers. And he had like blinked away. I'm like that. I knew there was an observer there. Oh, boop it pop pop, because my observer came over. So that was disappointing. But I like really didn't lose that many probes when it comes down to it. Plus, I have an expansion, so that really helps. That is the driving force of my ability to win. Here comes another observer because I think he's gonna try the strategy again. Bad idea. And there goes the robotics bay, so he can make Colossus, which I have no idea why he would transition into. Because High Templars aren't good in combat, so you don't need anything like that. I guess for Zealots, but that's not a very good choice, I would say, especially because charge Zealots are scary, very scary. Again, I'm not upgrading anything. So I'm not doing like my part. When you look back on your games, you're like, yeah, I could have been doing more stuff, but you know, maybe I made some right decisions there by not teching up, but by making more units, because you never want to get into those situations where you're like, I could have not had, like, you could have had charge, or you could have had like 5 more units. So it's like, so here he comes in, he's all like, I'm awesome, but he blinks away because I don't know, he probably could have won that battle, maybe not, because I could have warped in units again. So I was going to say this game is totally back and forth, but he had never explored over there, and so I think he knows I have an expansion, so he's like, ah, boop. So he had that expansion being built, and this expansion is only going down now. There's 2 more gateways for me, so I can be all like, boom, yeah, gateway units. And this robotics bay is really doing nothing, but it comes importance. Again, Forge is doing absolutely nothing, and I'm just making more units. I got a High Templar there. Look at him, and they are both good. Oh, there's another guy. Oh, I just made him though, so he doesn't have any Psionic Storm to use. So that's like all they're good for. If you do not have Psionic Storm, you're wasting your time. I don't even know if they do anything else. I just knew Psionic Storm was like my favorite thing of all times. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make Immortals. Immortals would be a good choice. And so I make them. And they're probably the best choice I've ever made. And I'm like, one immortal? Is one immortal good? Yeah, one immortal is definitely not good enough. And I'm all like, let's move out, boys. Let's move out. And I still, again, I don't know why that class is there. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a fan. Well, I shouldn't say I'm a fan. I don't know why I would say that. But I'm like, I should make units while my units are attacking, so I don't get pooped on. Look at that. Look at me stopping right there. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna stop there. So like super close. I'm like, let's rally up, boys. I'm like, pew pew pow, pow pow, pow 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 pow. Like, go, Sonic Storm, Zealots, you go, pew pow, poo 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 pow. And it's like, it's crazy. I don't know if you're watching this. More Sonic Storm. I am dumb. That Sonic Storm is so good. Everyone uses it. Every Protoss player uses it. If you're not Protoss, get away. So he's like pulling back the glass. He's like, I'm not getting killed by that immortal. And I'm like, die, probes, die. And so I'm pretty sure I like lose this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I lose this. I'm like, yeah, I did my job. That's all I gotta do, man. Oh, what a shame. But I'm like, in the meantime, I was still making units. Well, not really. I just made those units now. But those are enough units. And I have an observer still there. They did not notice that. So I still have enough units to basically defend from any attack. And I haven't been making any units. So I'm basically mined out there. And I'm like, make immortals. Immortals are super helpful. And that Forge still isn't making anything. Well, look back at that now. I really should have gone like at least weapons 2 or upgrade armor 1. Speaking of which, the new patch is out and makes everything cheaper. So that's good for Protoss players all around. Yay. And I have charge. I'm like, I'm wanting the charge, boys. To be honest with you, I want the charge. But I'm pretty sure it comes down to me. Oh, there's the High Templars. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And the 2 Zealots. Oh, and the Zealots now. Oh man, I'm cooking with fire. And there goes the 3rd expansion, because I'm like, I don't have anything for my 1st expansion to really mine. So I'm gonna go for a 3rd. And I'm like, you know what? I'm doing it. I'm going for the 3rd. So I do. I go for the 3rd. And that's why I'm saying this is like the most intense game I've ever had, because I'm like, oh my gosh, what do I do? Everyone's probably like, you're the biggest noob. You could have like lost or won in like several different places, but you know, that's what makes the game fun. Got a decently like balanced army here. Again, 2 immortals to charge Zealots, which are pretty astonishingly good against Stalkers, if they're not microed really well. But in a big battle, that's kind of hard to do. And especially because, and yeah, I really should have stopped there a little early, but I do have mass on them right about now. And look at that, that's disappointing. But some of them get through, and that's about all I need. The high temp, look at that. Are you watching it? Don't even pay attention to that. That is sad. So essentially, I'm pooping on them, and it basically came down to a couple of good choices there. And the turning point was really when I probably defended that rush of Stalkers. Oh, why did I do? So yeah, so I'm like boom, boom, ba, boom, bam, boom, boom, bam. And for some reason, my microing is sucky here. So we've got this Colossus going around. He's microing fast. And luckily, there's these 2 Zealots down here, and they're like, oh hey, Colossus. So they're like, yeah, let's attack him. So that's always nice. And he goes down, and everyone's sad. And that's the game. And look at him, just pillaging their homes after he left. So sad. So I don't even get to use my 3rd expansion. But it was a good choice, probably because if that would have lost for some reason, I would have super income, and look at all this. So I did that strategy where I got all the pylons down there, powering all my stuff, and ton of pylons there, because I have no other place to put them, because I'm a loser, and the macro game wasn't too much for me. So thanks for watching, everyone. This is Bomberman Dan. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all later.